Hey, what's up everyone? Boys and girls, Alex here at the very bottom of Yonge Street, which was labeled as the longest street in the world by the Guinness World Records, although I don't think that's true anymore, but kind of hard to believe that even Toronto has or actually Ontario rather, because it does go up all the way into Northern Ontario's Highway 11. Anyway, that aside, we're here at the Toronto waterfront at Queen's Quay and Yonge Street, of course, here in downtown Toronto. Today being Saturday, July the 15th, 2023, and it is around 2:45 p.m. and it is 24 Celsius, and it's kind of humid as it feels like 31 out here. And even though it's a bit of a crappy day, it's not really stopping anybody from coming out and enjoying, taking in all the sights, sounds, and events. I was at Nathan Phillips Square just now, hanging out with Henry, who has a channel by the name of Toronto Tech and Transit. It's my third time meeting him, so Henry, if you're watching this, it was great seeing you, and I'm sure we'll see each other again soon. It was like 45 minutes ago I got out of the subway. I quickly walked through a Taste of Middle East, and then I went to the Eaton Center, and then I pulled up on my subscriptions, and then I saw Henry began his live stream. You know, Henry does a lot of 8 to 9, 10-hour live stream. Oh my god, he does like live streams that just take up like almost our whole day. It's absolutely astonishing. So check Henry out. I actually filmed a quick video, but I don't know if I'm gonna actually post that or not. But while I was waiting for the 19, which I just took to get here, we just walked around. So yeah. Anyway, we're here at, I already just mentioned where we are. Oh my god. This here is, or this used to be the Toronto Star Building. And I think they may have plans to either, demolish it or redevelop it. Either way, you know, Yonge Street is starting to get littered with fancy ass condominiums. Like this one here, for example, which is actually gonna be one of the tallest towers, or skyscrapers rather, in Canada. I mean, I'm looking forward to seeing that go in, but it's hard to believe that everything has just genuinely changed around downtown Yonge, and especially this part too, because back then none of this shit was here. It was just all parking lots. That was it. Now the whole thing has just changed, like in the early 2010s, all the way up to now. It's quite astonishing as we're crossing Harbor Street. And coming up is Lakeshore Boulevard, which runs directly underneath the Gardiner Expressway. But yeah, Henry was streaming, so I tracked him down at Nathan Phillips, and we hung out, and I did recognize a lot of regular viewers on my channel. Okay, not a whole lot, but some anyway. And thanks to him, I picked up probably 1 or 2 new subscribers, and one of them is from upstate New York. Even though I've only been to New York State once, I never went to upstate. But yes, you guys say I went to Western New York, so maybe I'll go deeper to New York State pretty soon. And this is probably one of the longest light cycles ever, because this is a boulevard, and we're gonna walk in about, I would say, 15 seconds. Maybe we'll just keep this filming, I don't care. And there's the Union Station bus terminal inside the CIBC Square complex. And there's the rail corridor just east of the The busiest transportation hub in the country. That would be Union Station, of course. I think that's an indigenous wrap on that Alexander Dennis, a double-decker go bus. There we go, now we can walk. But yeah, if any of you are watching this, or watch Henry's, or whatever, thank you guys for the support, and also for subscribing to me. Because I do a lot of interesting walks around the city. Pretty much like every nook and cranny. I also film random things, which I put into a series of random clips that's actually inspired by Elton McFall. And I also film almost full-length bus rides, subway rides, actually subway rides in small parts, compilation, whatever. Anything TTC in public transportation. There's a sightseeing bus. And I also film elevators. And it's kind of unique because elevators have been my hobby. Or sorry, but they've been my interest since I was very little. And I do have a lot of elevator enthusiasts that are subscribed to me. I probably watch Diesel Ducey as well, so hopefully nobody revs their freaking engine underneath here. God, it's so annoying when these when they do it. They're not even like giving out like respect or anything. Yeah, total shit goes on, you know. Maybe at King, I'll cross to the east side. I can't remember the last time I filmed a walk up or down Yonge Street, but I kind of want to do these walks up one of the city's most iconic and busiest streets at least once a month. I think after this, maybe the next time we'll do Yonge Street will be North York. I definitely need to pay Newtonbrook a visit because I've done Willowdale too much. On the right is the St. Lawrence neighborhood. Here's the Esplanade. It was raining this morning, but it actually cleared up. But it looks like it's going to start up again soon. So I want to pay the Esplanade a visit again. So maybe I'll do that. Not today though. Maybe later this month. I mean, luckily it only takes like 20-25 minutes to get to downtown from where I live. So, and actually, I was actually gonna go down to West Queen West because I really want to film a walk down there, but I didn't think of that until I was at Nathan Phillips, and I was way out, and I was like out of the way because I could have took the 63 from just near where I live. So missed my chance. We're gonna do it next time. Here's the Meridian Hall. It was formerly the O'Keefe Center, the Hummingbird, Sony Center. Actually, I prefer Sony Center over this. And we got a retro office building. That's probably nothing in there because, like most downtown buildings, they've the interior, the elevators, they've been modernized, renovated. There's also a pretty damn good view of the sky, not the skyline, but the CN Tower from here. And Bay Street is just, can't really see it, but Bay is just the next block. Hockey Hall of Fame, I went there in 2019. And the famous St. Lawrence Market is just down the street from here. Haven't been there in almost a year. They have great selections for food. But we gotta do St. Lawrence, hell yeah. You better wait there, master, you better wait. And I think this used to be a bank. Yep, Bank of Montreal. As we just crossed Front Street, and now we're in the western end of the financial district. So the last time I filmed a walk along this part of Yonge was when cousin Emily was in town. And it was during the winter. We walked down from Yonge and Dundas Square all the way down to the bottom. Brookfield Place is on the left. And a lot of old buildings that the city managed to preserve. Who knows if 10, 15 years, or in 10, 15 years, rather, they'll get rid of this whole block. Hopefully not. Because that's probably like one of the last original parts of Yonge still standing. Obviously a lot of changes, but As we're now crossing Wellington Street. Remember last year they were doing some construction. I believe that's the TD Trust Tower.
Yeah.
I'm told, or I heard, this building there, this old building has some old elevators. But when I went in there, I mean, I did ask, and it says for clients only, so. Let's see if we can get a good thumbnail here. This is a exit only subway entrance to King Station, and that's of course on the Yonge University line. And there's One King West, which is a hotel and residence. I filmed almost all the elevators there. I know I'm in the near middle of the street, but we're gonna get a good ass thumbnail for you guys. I think this might be the only walking video I'll film today. I think after this, I don't know what else I'm gonna do. I don't got much time because we got some dinner plans. Cousin Andrew's in town today from Hamilton. Actually, I am going to Hamilton on Monday, but Andrew's a very, very busy ass dude, so it's pretty much impossible for me to meet up with him. And today was like one of his only days off, so last night when I heard he would come here, and he and I and my mom, we would go for dinner tonight, which we are. I did ask him if if he's actually free, we would pick me up in his Hyundai Elantra. We'd drive around the city. But there's a Starbucks. I can smell their coffee from here. Oh shit! I forgot to cross over to the other side. All right, we're gonna do it at Adelaide coming up. And you guessed it, I'm gonna end this off at Ripfest, which is taking place at Yonge Dundas Square. But he had things to do this morning, and I think right now he might be at our grandpa's place in Scarborough. And then he's gonna probably drive over, probably by 5-ish. Now it's around 3 p.m., so... Actually, no, it's 2:58, but it's getting there. As I mentioned, a lot of these office skyscrapers are connected to the underground path network of shopping, retail, underground. And it is now the largest underground tunnel network, well, at least shopping network in the world. And Montreal's Réseau, which is the underground city as they call it, is at second place. Okay, so now we're gonna cross every step. But it looks at the sky, I think it's gonna rain again. You know how it is in TO, it rains on and off. And as soon as I say that, I just felt a couple drops. We don't got a far way to go, but regardless, I'm just gonna keep the video rolling until we get to Dundas Square. Nice little building here. Nice Porsche as well. Oh no, Lamborghini. Never mind. It's a nice. That's a nice supercar right there. All the exotic cars are out today. Even almost every time I'm out, I'm seeing old classic cars as well. Actually, I think next weekend there's going to be an old car show on Eglinton Avenue in Forest Hill. So I think it's absolutely not too far from me. I'll pay them a visit. There's a Golden Arches. I had that on, not this location, I went to the one at Jane Finch Mall. I have that on Wednesday. Unfortunately, it's not uncommon to see the homeless out here. I'm not going to get into that. But if you live in the city, we already heard that refugees and asylums, they've been sleeping on the streets outside a shelter, which is over capacity, and the government, the federal government, wouldn't do anything. They wouldn't give a shit. But Olivia Chow, newly elected mayor, is gonna hopefully do a job right. I mean, I believe in her. But honestly, there needs to be a lot more federal funding from them. Here's Richmond, and there's the Hudson's Bay flagship store. Formerly a Simpsons. I still go to that store all the time, even though it's drastically changed a lot. I think the building, like in general, like physically, it's kind of gone downhill since Saks Fifth Avenue moved in and Cadillac Fairview bought it. It's really not like what it was when I was a kid, and I always loved going there. I still do anyway, but I just miss the old school charm of it. And that's the subway you guys are hearing. Whoa, this guy is cool. Look, whoa, holy hell. Yeah, you're on YouTube, buddies. You're on YouTube. Popping wheelies and all that. I'm sure my mother or daughter behind me doesn't mind. Yeah, I don't care if they hear me, but yep, they're already on YouTube. Performing some pretty interesting stunts on their bicycles. No helmets on, of course. No safety protection. Obviously, you guys must have gone some training for that. Or practice. And Nathan Phillips Square is just down the street. That's where I met up with. That's where I stream sniped Toronto Tech and Transit, and we did a stream together. I'm looking back down and see if they're gonna come back up, but it doesn't look like so. Now this is the best part of Yonge. Not only got the Eaton Center on the left, but you got a variety of entertainment venues here. Theaters, look, the Elgin Winter and Garden. Elgin and Winter Garden. And also around the corner from here is Massey Hall. Also mentioned this a lot of times, but around the corner from here is St. Michael's Hospital, or St. Mike's, as locals call it, where I was born. Luckily, the rain's actually not falling. It's not very heavy, but it's actually starting to, yep, it's starting up again. So by the time I get to Yonge and Dundas, I'm obviously going to end it off. And then maybe I'll just head into the Eaton Center, hang out there for a bit. Yeah, at this point, I'm just going to walk fast. And if it actually gets heavier, I'm gonna cover the camera with this thing you have that you see on my left hand right now to protect the camera from falling or anything. Because as you guys know, I dropped this same model camera before, and it caused the zoom to malfunction. So, oh my lord. Oh my lord, I'm almost there. And now the rain is just about to put a damper on this. Shooter Street. Yeah, so we're just gonna walk as fast as I can. Oh, Jesus Christ. At least I'm smart to do that. But I also don't have an umbrella with me. That'd be mean to get one from Shoppers. They're relatively cheap. Oh man, I'm gonna get drenched. I think the covering is kind of helping though. Or is it? Yep, it's gonna downpour. Alright guys, thank you for watching. I'm gonna head inside the in-center and dry off quickly. At least I was near the end, but it's a shame they couldn't go up to Dundas Street. Anyway, stay tuned for more videos and check out my efforts as well. I gotta get the hell inside now. Bye.